We're Billy, Shirley, and our dog Camper. Please join us in this video as we show you our 2-night stay at Capitol Reef National Park. From the Scenic Drive winding through massive rock formations to a drive down into Capitol Gorge, the shady campground with cottonwood trees and fruit trees and the flowing Fremont River, we'll show you why this park has become one of our favorites. As we drove to Capitol Reef from Goblin Valley State Park, the landscape began to drastically change. Giraffes. Unfortunately, the visitor center is closed because of the government shutdown here on October 2nd, 2025. It's close to 1 o'clock and check-in for the campground isn't until 3. But we're going to go ahead and unhook our Jeep and drive to the campground and see if maybe we can check in early. We were given the go-ahead by the campground host to go ahead and find our site. What struck me first about the campground are the vivid colors and the beautiful shade trees. Once we got settled, we decided to go check out the Fremont culture petroglyphs. These ancient rock carvings are believed to have been etched into these canyon walls over 700 years ago. It was hard to find the drawings because of the sheer size of the canyon wall, but using this plaque as a guide, we finally honed in on the human-like figures. The short Goosenecks Trail leads to the top of a beautiful canyon overlook. Oh my goodness. Okay. Pretty. Tonight's dinner, we have salad and pre-cooked chicken from Sam's that we just put into the oven. Looks pretty good.
It does. Thank you. Eating healthy.
Just made it right there. Easy. We walked over to the Gifford Homestead, which is right next to the campground. The farmhouse was built in the early 1900s by Mormon pioneers. It's now a small museum and shop famous for fresh fruit pies. We were so sad to see that it was closed due to the ongoing government shutdown. The campground is one of our favorites that we've been to in a national park. The sites are really large, so shady, and there's mule deer roaming everywhere. It's just beautiful. We made our campsite reservations. We couldn't get 2 nights on one campsite. So for the second night, we moved to a different loop to Site 66. Getting on the Capitol Reef Scenic Drive. What began as a wagon trail in the late 1800s is now this beautiful scenic drive that is nearly a 16-mile round trip. We felt like we had this whole area to ourselves. We decided to drive into Capitol Gorge, an unpaved, winding road surrounded on both sides by towering canyon walls and sheer cliffs. It's a dramatic and beautiful sight tucked deep within the park. After starting down the Grand Wash Trail, we decided it was just a bit bumpy. So we decided to go access Grand Wash, where there is a narrows area, via the walking trail, which was just a short drive away. We were very aware of the warnings that said, do not enter these trails if there is a possibility of rain. There was a man at the trailhead that was looking at those dark clouds ahead and said, just a few inches of rain can cause a flash flood. So, on our best judgment, we decided to forego that trail and go back to the campground and walk along the Fremont River. Fremont River Trail. And leash dogs are permitted. Wow. These fruit trees that border the campground are remnants of thousands of trees that were planted in the valley from 1880s to 1960s. Today, park staff maintain the historic character of these extensive orchards using heritage techniques. The same flood irrigation ditches pioneers dug in the 1880s water the trees today.
Good morning. So trying to figure out our route to Bryce.
Trying to avoid the high grades. So it'll take a little bit longer.
We've liked it here in Capitol Reef. Time to move to
Please
the
drive
next.
to highlighted route.
Rain or fog? Smoke? Finally got us some rain.
Must be great.
Next stop, Bryce Canyon.